folks, thanks for coming over. Jorge Anito here. Welcome back to 2-minute tutorials, a segment where I try to stay in and around the 2-minute area, give or take a little, to present some tutorial on card sleights. And so today is the push through false shuffle. This is a move similar to the classic force or the classic pass, one of those moves that every card mechanic, card worker, we just gotta know it. We have to perfect it. We won't stop until we do. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it. I still got a long road, but I've learned a few tips and tricks along the way that I think might be beneficial to your push through false shuffle. So let's take a look. And so we all know that the idea of this is to maintain a certain order. And so we want to make it, the mechanics are simple. It's basically, I'm pretty sure we all know this, right? That it's just these two packets sliding right through each other in such a way, now I'm overexposing it, but in such a way where it looks like they went together fairly, and then you're taking this, right, and you're putting it back to the top from whence it came, maintaining the order. But the thing is to not flash, and some of the biggest flashes that I see people do, and I still do this myself, is this right here. That immediately causes concern. And so how do we fix that? Well, I try to tighten this up as much as I can, so I don't actually, now these two fingers are the ones doing most of the work. The ring finger and the thumbs, because the ring fingers are eventually going to be pushing this way in sort of a diagonal pattern, so just up and across, while the thumbs in the back act as guides to guide these two corners back here out and away from it as well. And then once you get it far enough apart, you can actually grab it with the ring finger and the thumb. You can kind of straighten it up and then go into the cut. And so that's where I see people flash out a lot. What I try to do is this. So if I'm doing it, let me get a cleaner one than that. Why am I not able to do this? Okay. So I would start, once I have them shuffled, then I would go into a very tight, I would keep this as tight, and I would keep these fingers blocking the front of this for the most part, like the middle finger and the forefinger. That way they don't see too much. And as soon as you feel back here with the thumbs, these other corners protruding outward, you want to immediately grab them with the ring and the thumb and the ring finger, and pull them straight immediately. As soon as you feel that, pull it straight immediately. And this is another flash too. So this is something I see a lot too. If you could do it something like this, that that's perfect. I use these three fingers, the ring, the pinky, ring finger, middle finger, on both hands, and I lay them across just like that, just to preserve the natural look of the deck, because if you flash that, then the spectator's going to know something's up. Now, here's another part that's very difficult. It was for me. Sometimes it's hard to strip these cards out. Sometimes they're really tight. And so you want to riffle up the back. And I hear other people say this in tutorials too, but the part you want to riffle is not the actual part where the cards are connected right here, but rather on these outer edges. So if you can get right on those outer edges, if you can get a good riffle right there, that's going to push all the air in through that you need to be able to pull these packets apart very cleanly and then complete the cut. Alright guys, I hope that was helpful in some way. Yeah, like I said, just try to keep it as tight as possible. Once you pull it out, riffle up the edges of the deck that are protruding and not the actual, the area where the cards, both packets are together. You want to riffle up the protruded edges, and that's going to shoot air into the deck a lot easier than the other way. I've tried both ways, and you can too, and you can see it for yourself. And so there it is, guys. Just a couple tips that's helped me out. And feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section below of things that you've learned, ideas, and ways that we can further improve our push through false shuffle. Guys, Jorge Anito here signing off. If you haven't joined the giveaway, I'll leave a link in the description. You can check out the video and enter this giveaway. There's a few days left. Have a nice rest of your weekend.